Imagine an island. Not just any island, but one sculpted by time and flowing with the river Spree. This is Berlin's Museumsinsel, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 5 museums stand as guardians of art and history. Ancient relics whisper tales of forgotten empires. Masterpieces of art ignite the imagination. Museumsinsel is a journey through time. Walk through centuries in the blink of an eye. Stand before the Ishtar Gate of Babylon, a portal to a lost world. Gaze upon the bust of Nefertiti, her beauty as captivating as it was millennia ago. Each step is a step closer to understanding our collective human story. Museumsinsel is more than just a collection of buildings. It reminds us that even in the face of adversity, art and knowledge endure. Join us now as we cross the bridge onto this island of wonders. The story of Museumsinsel begins in the heart of Berlin. It was once a swampy island, gradually transformed into a center of knowledge. In the 18th century, Prussian royalty envisioned a place to showcase their collections. The first museum, the Altes Museum, opened its doors in 1830. Over the decades, Museumsinsel grew and evolved. New museums were built, each a reflection of the architectural styles of their time. The Neues Museum, with its grand staircase and colorful facade, embodied the spirit of the 19th century. The Pergamon Museum, a masterpiece of modern engineering, rose to house colossal ancient structures. The island itself became a symbol of German reunification after the fall of the Berlin Wall. Museumsinsel stands today as a beacon of unity, a place where art transcends borders. To understand Museumsinsel, we must journey back to the rise of Prussia. This mighty kingdom, centered in modern-day Germany, grew in power and prestige. Its rulers, the Hohenzollern dynasty, were patrons of the arts and sciences. They amassed vast collections of artifacts and artworks, trophies of conquest and symbols of their enlightened reign. These treasures needed a home, a place to be displayed for the glory of Prussia and the education of its people. The idea of a museum, a temple dedicated to the Muses, began to take shape. King Frederick William III embraced this vision, recognizing the power of museums to inspire and educate. He decreed that a portion of the royal collections should be made accessible to the public, a radical concept at the time. Frederick William III envisioned a sanctuary of art and science, a place where the past would illuminate the present. His gaze fell upon a marshy island in the river Spree near the royal palace. This island, once used for trade, would become the canvas for his ambitious project. Situated in the heart of Berlin, it would be easily accessible to all citizens. It would be a place where social barriers dissolved in the presence of shared cultural heritage. This decree marked the birth of Museumsinsel, a project that would span decades. The transformation of the island was a monumental undertaking. Architects, engineers, and laborers worked tirelessly to realize the king's vision. The marshy land was drained and reinforced, and a network of canals and bridges was constructed, giving the island its distinctive character. The first museum to grace the island was the Altes Museum, designed by the renowned architect Karl Friedrich Schinkel. This neoclassical masterpiece, with its imposing portico and grand staircase, set the tone for the island's architectural grandeur. It opened its doors to the public in 1830, marking the birth of Museumsinsel as a public institution. The Altes Museum housed a collection of Greek and Roman antiquities, reflecting the era's fascination with classical art. Five magnificent museums grace Museumsinsel, each a jewel in its own right. They stand as testaments to different eras and artistic styles, their collections spanning millennia and continents. Together, they form a harmonious ensemble, a microcosm of human history and creativity. The Altes Museum, the eldest sibling, welcomes visitors with its neoclassical grandeur. Its collection of Greek and Roman art transports us back to the world of gods and heroes. We marvel at the intricate details of ancient sculptures, their marble surfaces smooth with the touch of time. Next door stands the Neues Museum, its colorful facade hinting at the treasures within. It now houses a fascinating collection of Egyptian artifacts, including the world-famous bust of Nefertiti. Our journey continues to the Pergamon Museum, a marvel of modern engineering. This colossal structure houses monumental reconstructions of ancient buildings, including the awe-inspiring Ishtar Gate of Babylon and the Pergamon altar. Standing before these structures, we are transported back to the ancient world, our senses overwhelmed by their sheer scale and intricate detail. Across the way, the Alte Nationalgalerie beckons with its impressive collection of 19th-century European art. Here, we encounter the romantic landscapes of Caspar David Friedrich, their ethereal beauty capturing the spirit of a bygone era. We are drawn into the world of Impressionism with the vibrant brushstrokes of Claude Monet and Edgar Degas. Finally, we reach the Bode Museum, situated at the northern tip of the island. This elegant building houses a diverse collection of sculptures, Byzantine art, and coins. Within these museum walls, countless treasures await discovery. Each artifact, each painting, each sculpture tells a story. The bust of Nefertiti in the Neues Museum is iconic. Her serene beauty and enigmatic smile captivate visitors. The Ishtar Gate in the Pergamon Museum stands as a testament to Babylon's grandeur. Its blue glazed bricks, adorned with lions and dragons, transport us to ancient Babylon. The Pergamon altar is another marvel of ancient architecture. Its friezes depict epic battles between gods and giants. The Alte Nationalgalerie houses 19th-century European art. Caspar David Friedrich's Wanderer above the Sea of Fog is a romantic masterpiece. Step inside the Neues Museum, and you'll come face to face with history. The bust of Nefertiti, Queen of Egypt, is breathtaking. Her delicate features, preserved in painted limestone, seem almost lifelike. She gazes across the millennia, a symbol of ancient Egypt's power and grace. But Nefertiti is just the beginning. The Neues Museum is a treasure trove of Egyptian artifacts. Sarcophagi, adorned with hieroglyphics, tell tales of the afterlife. Intricate jewelry and finely crafted pottery reveal the artistry of everyday life in ancient Egypt. Venture into the Pergamon Museum, and you're greeted by the monumental Ishtar Gate. This massive structure, once the entrance to Babylon, is a riot of color and detail. Its blue glazed bricks depict mythical creatures, lions and dragons, showcasing the power and artistry of the Babylonian Empire. The Pergamon altar, also in this museum, is a masterpiece of Greek Hellenistic art. Cross the island to the Alte Nationalgalerie, and you enter a world of European art. Here, masterpieces from the Renaissance to the Romantic period grace the walls. Paintings by German masters such as Caspar David Friedrich and Adolf Menzel transport you to different times and places. Friedrich's Wanderer above the Sea of Fog is a haunting image. A lone figure stands on a rocky precipice, gazing out at a sea of mist. The painting evokes a sense of mystery, solitude, and the sublime power of nature. Menzel, known for his detailed depictions of everyday life, offers a different perspective. His painting, The Iron Rolling Mill, captures the grit and energy of industrial Germany in the 19th century. The Alte Nationalgalerie is not just a collection of paintings, it's a journey through European art history. Museumsinsel is more than just a collection of museums. It's a tapestry woven from threads of history, art, and culture. As you wander from museum to museum, you'll discover connections across time and continents. The art of ancient Egypt influenced the Greeks, and the Romans drew inspiration from both. The Renaissance revived interest in classical art, and the Romantics found inspiration in the ruins of antiquity. Museumsinsel is a testament to the interconnectedness of human history. It's a place where the past comes alive, where we can learn from those who came before us. Each museum offers a unique perspective, but together they create a richer, more nuanced picture of human history. Museumsinsel is more than just a collection of artifacts and paintings. It's a living testament to human creativity, resilience, and the enduring power of cultural exchange. These museums invite us to be time travelers, to walk in the footsteps of pharaohs, to marvel at the skill of Babylonian artisans, to stand before the canvases of European masters. The objects within these walls whisper stories of empires and ideas. They speak of trade routes that spanned continents, of artistic innovations that pushed boundaries, of cultural exchanges that shaped civilizations. A Roman mosaic, with its intricate patterns, might contain fragments of glass from as far away as China. These connections are not confined to the past. Museumsinsel, as a World Heritage Site, fosters dialogue and understanding in the present. It attracts visitors from all corners of the globe, each bringing their own perspectives and experiences. Imagine standing before the Ishtar Gate, its vibrant blue tiles shimmering under the museum lights. A family from Japan might be there, their children mesmerized by the mythical creatures depicted on the gate. A group of students from Brazil might be discussing the architectural ingenuity of the Babylonians. In that moment, a bridge is built. A bridge not of steel and concrete, but of shared curiosity and appreciation for human achievement. The language of art transcends spoken words, fostering connections that might not otherwise exist. Museumsinsel plays a vital role in preserving cultural heritage, ensuring that these stories continue to be told for generations to come. The museums of Museumsinsel are not static repositories of the past. They are dynamic institutions, constantly evolving to engage with the present. New exhibitions shed light on different aspects of the collections, incorporating the latest scholarship and technology to offer fresh perspectives. Educational programs bring history and art to life for visitors of all ages. School children participate in interactive workshops, learning about ancient civilizations through hands-on activities. Lectures and symposia bring together leading experts to share their knowledge and insights. Museumsinsel recognizes that preserving the past is not enough. It must also inspire future generations. Museumsinsel stands as a beacon, its illuminated buildings reflected in the waters of the Spree after dusk. This island, sculpted by ambition and resurrected from ashes, reminds us of the power of human endeavor. From a swampy backwater to a cultural nucleus, its journey mirrors the dynamism of history itself. More than just a collection of museums, Museumsinsel is a testament to the human spirit's enduring need to create, to collect, to connect with the past. The echoes of ancient empires resonate within these walls, their stories given new life through meticulous preservation and passionate storytelling. Each visitor who steps onto this island embarks on a personal voyage. No virtual tour, no photograph can truly capture the aura of Museumsinsel. To walk these halls, to stand before these artifacts, is to be humbled by the scope of human history and inspired by the boundless creativity of our species. So, come. Cross the bridges onto this island of time. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine halls of the Pergamon. Stand in awe beneath the soaring ceilings of the Neues Museum. Let the quiet grandeur of the Alte Museum transport you. Museumsinsel is more than a destination. It's an invitation to explore, to question, to connect. Step onto Museumsinsel and become a part of its ever-unfolding story.